evening, ma'am. My name's Fabrizio. I'll be your server tonight. Are you eating alone?
Yes.
So you're eating alone?
Yes.
Well, I guess you won't be needing these. Our special tonight is brisket for two. It's, well, perhaps you don't want that. Perhaps an appetizer. We could half it, so it's less daunting. Ma'am? Ma'am?
Here we are, a group of friends talking about a topic that is somewhat common to most of us who are single and who are 50 or over. And that topic is, what does it feel like dining out alone? Some of us don't have a problem with it, and some of us are absolutely terrified at the thought. So I'm glad you're here, and tune in. Have you done it, Catherine?
I have. I take a pad of paper. I don't look at anyone as I walk in. I sit down and just start to write. To feel like I belong, because it's really odd to go into a social setting. I don't want anybody to look at me. I don't want anybody to buy me a drink. I don't want anybody to come sit with me. And that puts up a barrier.
I usually sit at the bar. That way the bartender talks to you, so you really don't feel as alone.
The service is faster too.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, and sometimes if the place is crowded and the wait list is too long, you can say, hey, is there a seat at the bar? And oftentimes, well, yeah, you can sit over there, but sometimes it's loud at the bar, which I don't like if I'm trying to enjoy a kind of a nice meal and it's 14 TVs and everybody's screaming and yelling and drinks, glasses clean and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes they'll stick you in the back. I mean, I think you said you go to the back, but sometimes you get shoved in the back because you're the...
Just one? Yeah.
Yes.
Table for one?
Yeah, just one, as if maybe
Yeah.
you're waiting on somebody.
That's
I had
right.
them ask me one time, well, is maybe somebody else coming? And then
Yes. Hi, do you have a table for dinner?
Certainly, sir. How many in your party?
I'm alone.
Alone?
Oh, and Captain, could you turn out the spotlight, please?
Certainly.
If I'm gonna eat alone and just do whatever, I don't just go out and eat in a real fancy place. It'd be more like a family dining something, whatever, I guess. And I just sit at the bar because the service is faster. And like you said, and I also take stuff sometimes to work on just to pass the time, I guess.
It seems like when it gets past the lunch hour, that's like my cutoff.
The answer is I don't go out alone, except for I've gone for breakfast or lunch, but never dinner. And I think it's because if I have this thinking, everybody else must be thinking the same way I do. Well, that's not really true.
Most of the time, I don't really go to a restaurant alone. If I'm out running around or shopping or whatever, I usually probably hit the drive-thru on the way home or something.
I was in debt reduction mode and I paid a car off.
Oh, yeah,
and I
yeah.
thought, well, when I get the title in the mail and I put it in my safe at home, I'm going out to celebrate. And everything went great till it was time to go out, and I kind of sat back and started thinking about the whole thing about going out to eat by myself, and I never did go. And I was like, well, why not? They're not going to all be staring at me or anything. And then, so I finally went out to eat, but I didn't go to, I was planning on going to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse and just pulling out all the stops. And I went to Ryan's Buffet instead,
Wow.
So
That's not the same thing at all.
not the same thing at all, but, so, because I thought that I would kind of stick out. Oh, service for one, and so I could totally relate to the subject tonight.
And what would you do?
Strike up a conversation.
You would do that?
Absolutely. That's the only way you're going to meet anybody.
I really don't do it that often because I don't really eat out that much. And
I don't really go to sit-down restaurants alone. It's more just fast food, grabbing something really quick. I can't think of the last time I went to someplace, nice, actually by myself, where I'd have a waiter or a waitress or whatever.
And you would be sitting in the restaurant, because that's kind of higher end, and there'd be couples all around you.
Yeah.
And how would you feel in the middle of those dining couples?
I don't know. I'd have to try it and see.
Would you be afraid to go in there, do you think?
Kinda, yeah, but I think I would do it.
Well, this has been just wonderful. I think it's interesting how all of us have different experiences with it, and it seems like the girls have pretty similar fears, and the guys have a little more courage with it. Would you all agree with that?
We just tried.
Just the conditions.
More conditioning, yes. And
It's the expectation.
yes, yes. But some of us, some people in the group will just do it anyway, and they'll go through their fear. And I think you had a good point about practicing. I think little bits, little baby steps. So thank you all. It has been such an enlightening discussion tonight. I've learned so much. Have you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys learned?
Mhm.
It's been wonderful that we can come together and share like this. So thank you so much. Give ourselves a hand.